Hi there, I'm Sue Resig, and guess what we're making today? We're making oat milk. And not only is it tasty, it's also Gerson approved, and it saves a lot of money over buying a prepackaged milk. Now, I know they make an oat milk, but it's not cheap, and we're not allowed to have regular traditional milk or the nut milks because we're not allowed to have the fat from the nuts. So, here we go. We have some oat milk, and it's so easy. We're going to start with 1/3 of a cup of oats. Put that in the blender. And we're going to add 2 cups of water and 1 date. There's your recipe. But this is how I get started. I like to pre-blend my oats so they get nice and fine before I put the water in there. You can see it doesn't take long. There. That was a lot faster than trying to do it with the water. I think it gets a better job of getting in around the blades. Now, if you've never purchased dates, here's how they come. They come as a whole date, at least the ones I have, and sometimes they have a little cap on the end. See if I can find one here that does. Huh. Of course they don't. Here's one. Okay, sometimes they have this little cap on there. You have to take that little cap off. All right. And then I'm fortunate, these are fresh ones I just bought. They're soft. And I can just break it open and take this little seed out of the middle. If they're firmer, you can just, work a little harder to get them out. And I'm going to just break up my date a little bit and put that in there. And I'm going to add just part of the water. Again, to let it mix better with the oats. I'll add the rest of the water after it gets blended. That was about 1/2 cup. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's see how that tastes. Now, if I was going to be making this oat milk for my family, I would probably add a little almond or vanilla extract to that just to give it a little more flavor. But in Gerson, we'll just have our nut milk or oat milk with a little bit of date. Oh, that's nice. I like it. And it's creamy too. Some people recommend straining the oats back out of it, but I don't do that. If I leave the oats in and just give it a good shake, it has a nice creaminess to it, almost like a whole milk. And I like that. If you would prefer to have a thinner milk, maybe more like a skim milk, you could always either add a little more water or you could pour it through a filter and remove the oats. But why not have the oats? We get the benefit. That's a good benefit. So that's tasty. I hope you enjoy that. You can refrigerate it. It'll save for 3 or 4 days. So I don't make a whole lot at one time. 2 cups is plenty. And it would taste very good poured over your oatmeal. If you're looking for a little milk over your oatmeal or maybe with some fruit. I don't know. Now, one thing for you to know. I've tried cooking with this. It doesn't work so well because the oats turn thick and it immediately just gets very thick, almost like a pudding. And that's a little, unless that's your intention, if you wanted something that was going to thicken, but it doesn't taste like milk, just so you know. I mean, it tastes okay to drink it this way, but to cook with it, it doesn't taste like milk. And I tried mashing potatoes with it, and that was nasty, so don't do that. So, if you find a good way to use your oat milk, put it in the comments down below so we can all get good ideas. All right, have a good day.